I need to clean my energy real quick. I'm gonna go get my wig in a minute, okay? But let me clean my space. Let me clean my altar. Good morning, good morning. I am. So let me go get my wig, you guys, while I have my window open and I'm saging. Let's talk about it real quick. 2 seconds. How she look? By the way, I got this wig for my birthday as a gift from my sister. And she bought it from Sade, one of my classmates. And my godbaby did the install. So it's just like a quick throw on. I put it on, I take it off, and I wear braids up under it, and I get a treatment up under it from a girl named Gifted Touch. I'm in a growth program. I don't have problems with my hair growing. I got problems with treating my hair and keeping it up. But let's talk this morning, y'all. Let's talk. My comments are on Facebook, and y'all also know that this video is also on YouTube, the extended version. But let's talk about it. Y'all get in there. But as you know, if you don't have any topics that you want to discuss or that you want to discuss with me, I have a few topics of my own. First being our children, you guys. Let's talk about our kids. Let's talk about our parents. Let's talk about our kids, because we parents now. So, it's, like people say, it's power in the tongue, and that means your words mean something. So if you have a child, like you guys always see me posting about my kids, I love my kids. I can't say that enough. But if they do something, or they're having like iffy behavior, or if they not to our standards, we tend to call them out on it, and we tell them exactly what they're doing, or we call them bad, or we say that, and they start to pick up on that. So this morning, my daughter, Honor, decided not to clean the bathroom. She decided not to brush her teeth. She decided, not to wash her face. So we walking out the door, and I'm like, hey, you represent me. Why didn't you wash your face? Why didn't you brush your teeth? Why didn't you clean the bathroom? And I found myself getting riled up. And I wear this band to control my blood pressure and just to, keep me focused so that I'm keeping my health in line, because a lot of things can happen. You can stress about any little thing. So the key is not to stress. So I'm like, man, why you doing that? I found myself giving her my energy. Now I'm getting mad. Now I'm getting pissed. And it's like, you too good for that. Not only am I too good for it, my child is too good for it. She going to school. She going to be with these teachers for 8 hours a day. She going to be around her peers. I don't need to tear her down before she goes there, and then she's not able to build herself back up to have a great day. Am I right or am I wrong, you guys? Am I right or am I wrong, you guys? Let's talk about it. I'm sorry, I'm lighting something on my altar, y'all. Just so you know, you do good things. You put good things out there. Whatever you choose to do, do it for you. So I choose to do this type of thing. This gets me going. This helps me think. It helps me get prepared for work. But back to the kids. So I didn't want to tear her down before she go to school, and she feeling all dirty and bad. And it's like, damn, I wake up, I get tore down, and then I got to go to school for 8 hours. How can I be good at school? Let's think about that. A lot of these teachers, let's talk about it. A lot of these teachers tear the kids down, write referrals, call them bad, point them out, single them out in front of the whole class. How you gonna single me out in front of the whole class and expect me not to feel some kind of way? You can single me out at work and I'm gonna feel some kind of way. So as a child, these teachers, we all not on one accord. A lot of the parents don't even know all of their kids' teachers in middle school and in high school, right? So these teachers are now a part of your child's daily life, and your child got to be with them for a few hours or whatever in front of other kids. So when they go to school, they get social skills. Right now, we're on a social website, and we have social skills. We talk, we make posts, and you're supposed to know how to behave yourself in reality, in the real world, and in the social world, right? So our kids go to school and they get with a teacher, and the teacher don't like the child was a little rude to the teacher, whatever it is. Now the teacher is tearing them down. So imagine my daughter getting double tore down, meaning tore down from me at home about not cleaning up, not brushing her teeth, not making her bed, and then she go to school and get tore down. How hard is her day gonna be? So when they start acting out and they start doing things and they start talking back and they start having this popping attitude, and they start looking to their friends for comfort because their friends aren't tearing them down, or they start looking to boys because the boys not tearing them down, that's what you get. That's your karma. That is the outcome of what you build. That is the person you made. You turned your child to their friends. You turned your child to those boys. You turned your child to the streets. I had to tell myself that. I had to tell myself, like, man, you can't keep calling your kids bad. You can't keep tearing them down in the morning. Yeah, the kids stress me out and put a lot on me, but that's my consequence as a mother. That's my consequence for having those kids. I got to be built, for tough. I got to be able to handle this. Nobody gave us the blueprint for being a parent. Nobody gave us the blueprint for being a mother. So you know what I did? I called my husband, told him what she was doing. And he's at work, and I'm transferring the energy, because my daughter transferred the energy to me, and now I'm transferring the energy to my husband. And guess what? My daughter has a father, so I called her father. I let him deal with it. I transferred the energy to him too, nigga. Yeah, I passed the ball. From she gave it to me, I gave it to him, and then I gave it to him. I'm passing the ball because I did not make this child by myself. She's not only my responsibility. She is now my concern, because God gave me the child, and I have to take care of the child and make sure she grows up to be the best she could be, y'all, right? That's what we doing. We should be focusing on our kids, right? So with that focus on our kids, we got to take away from ourselves as parents. We can't worry about us no more. We have to worry about these kids wholeheartedly. So I wholeheartedly pass that energy to them niggas. Like, hold on, she doing this. Check her. Because I don't want to be the one that check her every day, and then she feel like I'm not her friend, or me and her don't have that relationship. Like, I literally got a relationship with her. Like, I would let her pull the wax or the nair off my coochie. That's my child. Come do this for me, mommy, please. I can't reach down there. I'm a little fat. And that intimacy, I love. So then we have that intimacy, and I don't want to break it up in the morning when you do something that I don't like, and I'm tearing you down before you go to school. So then I go and I pass it to her father, so he get on the phone and he say, just like she's telling you, because, man, I don't like them women who don't brush their teeth. I can't be with no dirty female. I'm going to look in your mouth. If you got that doo-doo in your eyes, I don't want to talk to you, little mama. So now she listening to him. She got the message that she needed to get, but she didn't only have to get it from me, because it's not only me that's her parent, you guys. So what I'm saying is, sometimes, people be like, oh, don't put your business out there. Don't tell nobody your business. Well, how can you get help? It takes a village. In Africa, we had a village, and the entire village was responsible for raising that child. So if I'm keeping my door closed, if I'm not calling my homegirls, if I'm not calling my sister, if I'm not calling my mom, if I'm not calling my husband, if I'm not calling my baby daddy, how can I have a village to help me with this child? I'm going to make it my whole problem. Now I'm going to have a bad day because I'm stuck with that energy. Instead, I transferred the energy to the parents, to the other parents, or to the other people in the village for this child, so that she can go to school and be, productive, so that she won't transfer it to the teacher. Because again, these teachers are overworked, overstressed, and they people themselves. They are people themselves. I have an education background, y'all, and I had to see that I was supposed to teach. God made me to teach, but he didn't make me to teach kids, because I can't deal with it. A lot of people be like, yeah, you good with other people's kids. I'm not good with other people's kids. I talk to them just like I'm talking to you. And I guess that's what some people need. But imagine my kids having a mother like me that talks like me all the time. And I never baby them. I don't never nurture them. I buy them everything, and I talk to them just like this. it's a little bit hard as a child because you want to know both. You need somebody to talk to you real like me, and you also need somebody to baby you. So it's good to have a two-parent household. If you don't have a two-parent household, it's good to have a stepdaddy. If you don't have a stepdaddy, it's good to have an auntie. My kids have a lot of aunties and a lot of cousins. So they go to different people to get different things. Sometimes you don't eat just from one place. You don't go to just McDonald's and then you don't eat at Burger King too. You go to different places to get what you need. You go to Chick-fil-A for lunch. You go to IHOP for breakfast. So the kids got a lot of people to go to get what they need. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking to people like I'm talking directly to you in my face, but you get what I'm saying. So at that same time, we got to take care of ourselves as adults. And what I mean by that is what we do is a direct reflection of what these kids see. We know that already. It don't take me saying this for you to know that, but it take you knowing that to do that, to show that to your kids, to show your kids exactly what you want them to see, and that's exactly what you want them to be. Exactly. So I try to show my kids that I'm strong. I try to show my kids that I can hold it together. Like I doubt if they've ever saw me cry. Don't mean I don't cry. I cry all the time. I just watched that movie Encanto and I was crying. I was tore down. I was tore up. But I'm just saying, I don't think the kids really saw that. So they see me being strong. They see me going to work. They have never saw me do drugs. They have never saw me do drugs. I don't do that. Not talking about anybody that do. I have no problem with the people that smoke weed or do whatever. My kids have saw me drink alcohol. But I just try to limit what I'm exposing them to because I'm limiting what I want them to do, how I want them to be, how I want them to move. Because when they start moving different, if my daughter start doing porn, not that I ain't going to support her, I'm going to just be asking her questions like, where you get that from? Who you saw do that? You know? If we go to an African food place to get food, or we go to a Mediterranean place to get food, I'm not going to ask my daughter later on, well, who you saw eat that? Because I exposed you to that. So then that means you know what it is, right? So I'm just being real. And that goes back to me when I say things like, oh, I have to get from around people, or I have to cut people off. It's because I got to limit the exposure that you have in my kids' life. Because when you start doing certain things and my kids see it or they hear me talking to you about it, they pick that up. So I clean up, I brush my teeth, I wash my face. So now I'm telling my daughter, like, you saw me do that. I got up to get you ready for school. I got to get ready for work. So you saw me do this. You saw me go work out. You saw me do this. So how did you not, follow me? That way I'm giving her somebody to follow. So then when she talked to her stepdaddy, or she talked to her grandma, or she talked to her dad, and they tell her the same thing, or they tell her their version of it, and the way he said it to her was, oh, I don't like no women who don't be brushing their teeth. Them girls that don't keep their hygiene up. Now she's embarrassed. And her feelings are hurt. Because he's not a person that is parental that like beats her or anything like that. But the mama is. So when I say something, of course, it always feels like I'm beating her. So when he said it, her feelings are hurt and he got the message to her. So let's see next week how this go. Because I'm going to follow back up and let y'all know how that go. But I had to say last year, they was on punishment a lot. And I was making a lot of Facebook posts and talking about how I was going through it because I felt like a warden. Me have to come home and go in your room and inspect your room. Go in the bathroom, inspect the tub. Go in the laundry room. Make sure you ain't got no dirty clothes in there. What the fuck? Who want to do that? Who want to live like that? I don't have that type of time. I still got to work on me. I still have to be a mother to 4 kids. I still have to be a wife. I still got to be a daughter. I still got to be a friend. I still have to be a sister. I still got to be a boss at work. I got a lot of things to do. I don't have time to solely keep my eye on you and be a warden. Like I can't. I can't work in the jail. I would have freed all the inmates. All the niggas would have been out. I'm sorry. I can't keep nobody locked up like that. No, I'm gonna start counseling a nigga, helping a nigga pay for a lawyer. I can't do it. So I can't do it at home either. It's too much. It's me holding that energy. It's like holding a grudge. Yeah, I got your phone for 6 months. This is a direct consequence. It is a direct consequence, but I need to find something else to take away from your ass. Maybe I need to take me away. Maybe I need to take my energy away. Let me close the window. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to do my saging, and then while you sage, you need the window open. So whatever you're trying to remove, whatever negative you're trying to get rid of, it goes out the window. Then you got to close your window because the air conditioner on. But I just said that for the new year, like, it could be a new you, and it don't have to be a new year. February 1st, you can start something. Monday, you can start something. Tomorrow, you can start something. So I said my new resolution was my New Year's one of them was gonna be stop holding them on punishment. Stop giving them your energy and allowing them to affect you, because a lot of people look for attention. So when I say a lot of people look for attention, I mean that. You ever saw people get on Facebook or social media and almost every week, no, you got to be careful how you word certain things, you guys. So I'm trying to be careful how I word it because I don't want to offend nobody. But almost every month or every other month, they know somebody that dies. And I know you can't prevent that, right? But you putting it on there because you started to get a reaction from people, right? And the reaction that people give when somebody dies is what? And for my YouTube channel, I'm on Facebook and I'm looking at the comments because I'm trying to talk directly to the people who are listening. So I'm asking a specific question. And the question is, if I put on Facebook that somebody died, what is going to be the reaction that the people on Facebook is going to give you? They're going to give you some energy, right? They're going to give you some uplifting words. They're going to give you a reaction to what you posted. They're going to say, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, man, is there anything that I could do? They're going to get in your inbox. They're going to call you. They're going to connect with you personally, right? So I've seen a lot of people learn to keep using that energy. If they next door neighbor died, they're going to post it and say, my neighbor died. This is so sad. Not that they don't love the neighbor genuinely. The next time it's going to be the cousin. The next time it's going to be the person down the street, the person at their job, they ex family, grandma. Do we need to know that? Not that we don't need to know it. I'm sorry. I don't want to seem insensitive. But the point that I'm trying to make is they get the reaction and they start to like the reaction. You ever saw them girls post their new clothes every day? Outfit every day? Every day I don't need to see you, bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Yes, the fuck I did. I don't need to see you every day, bitch. I don't give a fuck how good you look in them clothes every damn day. Damn, I just told you last week. Sus, you gorgeous. You the bomb. That body is banging. I got to tell you that every day. It's because they start to like that energy. And people are addicted to getting energy however they may. Whether it's social media or it's in person. They get the energy. You're giving it to them. And I give good energy. I'm going to love your picture, sweetheart. I love you. But I don't need to see every day. Start giving yourself that energy. You ain't got to get it from social media. You ain't got to get it from social media. Put it in your story. You ain't got to put it on your page. Put it in your story. I post a lot in my story. But they start to like that attention that everybody is giving them. So then they start to live on it. And then their mindset is gone because it's a subconscious programming, right? You subconsciously programmed yourself and you feel some kind of way and you feel you got all the hard eyes and you got all the money and you got all the attention and you the bomb because you got a lot of likes. When you get off of social media, sweetheart, let me tell you, it's still a lot left other than your good looking ass outfit. So back to the education part of it, back to the school part of it. That attention is what you should give your kids every day. Because if you give it to them every day, they don't feel the need to post everything on social media looking for it somewhere motherfucking else. Do you hear me, bitch? If you gave it to them, they ain't gonna get it from nowhere else. So I notice when I get my daughter hair done, or I do my son hair, or I brush their hair in the morning, or I put this little oil in it. Look, I got this oil. Where's the oil? I just had it. I got this oil, right? And it is a attraction oil, right? So I be like, oh, let me oil you down. This some good luck oil. Whatever the oil said it was. It could be horny oil. It could be clitoris. It could be clitoris stimulation oil. I done lied to these kids and told them it's some good luck oil and it help you be smarter and give you good energy. So I rub the oil on them. I put it in their hair sometime, or I tell them to go like this. If you see me doing my meditation on live and you see us pass around the oil and we go from our head to our feet, that's exactly what it's supposed to be doing, activating us, right? So I put it in their hair and I take the time to put it in the baby hair or in sincere hair or in honor hair, and then they start acting different. Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. It's like my former baby in them, and they start to like it. So if I just gave them that good energy, when they go to school, they don't need it from the teacher. They don't need it from their friends. They completely controlled by their mommy. They completely got me all in their mind, all in their heart. And that same feeling is what people feel when they do things on social media trying to get that attention, because ain't nobody gave it to them at home. Matter of fact, they ain't gave it to themselves. So what I do, yes, I post pictures on social media, you guys. But I try to give myself that energy in the mornings. And I try to do little things with my money oil, with my good luck oil, with my good cones, with my sage, with my Palo Santo, with my watercress, to give it to myself so I don't have to go on social media and get it from nobody else. I got to give it to me first. So I'm trying to teach my kids how to give it to them first. So I'm trying to see, okay, how can I remember? I got to remember what I say hits harder than what I do. Because when they leave me and they go to the school, they no longer in my presence. So I ain't the influence. They could be influenced as fuck in front of me at home. But I need you to be influenced all the time. I need you to keep that shit going. Because if I'm not here, if I die today or tomorrow, how my kids going to get what I got or what I was trying to give them? I guarantee they're going to remember. My mama used to wake up and she used to do this little thing. You don't know if I'm having a bad day. You don't know if I'm in pain from my disease. You don't know if I had a headache all night. I'm stressed. I'm worried about something. I need $30,000. Matter of fact, I need about $3 million. But I'm just saying, I'm going to get it though. I got it already. You don't know how I feel, but I still have to be a mother. So I still got to put that in myself to be able to give somebody else. And I got a lot of kids, y'all. I got 4 kids. That's 4 people. And I don't want to ruin any one of them. They all mean something. So individually, I got to find something to give one of them, all of them individually, so that they all have a great day at school. Somebody in the comments, my niece said, right, noticed teacher noticed it with her and told me the other day the child told her that they weren't her friend anymore. And she said Logan's response was, she shrugged her shoulders and she said, my mommy, my friend. Exactly. We made that clear at home. We gave them a village. So if I gave it to you already, when you get to school, you ain't looking for it. But if you get to school and you act out and you have a bad day and you a little bit of a problem child in the school, I block the fuck out them teachers in the school. Don't call me. Baby, my taxes cost too much. Baby, my taxes pay your salary. My taxes pay the teacher's salary, the mail lady's salary, the garbage man's salary, all y'all salary. I'm not finna do your job for you. By law, my child is mandated to go to this public school in this zip code because that zip code directly reflects my address, and my child is going to that public school, gonna eat that public lunch, gonna be taught by that public education. You are not finna tell me every day what my child did, sweetie. Do your job. Change your energy, sweetie. Come better than that. He already don't like you because you approaching him wrong. And I'm talking about the little one, y'all. Don't keep calling me. I'm going to block you. I don't got to talk to you every day. I ain't finna leave work to talk to you. I ain't finna leave work to come and get my child. It's not happening, sweetie. I'm going to find out what happened when you send that referral home. I'm just sorry. Bitch, we going to talk about when they get home. And guess what? I'm probably not going to be him because when they a certain age, 5, 6, 7, 8, just be able to keep them straight, bitch. You better be able to take care of them in class, ho, because you already know what grade you teaching. I can't keep him up in the house. That nigga is bouncing off the walls. He is, ooh, boom, boom, bop. Listen, don't play with me. Let me fix this wig. No, baby, don't call me. Pick him up. He threw a pencil. He threw in paper. That's what he supposed to do. I read books all my life. I went to school too. And before I went to school, my mom went to school. As soon as blacks was able to go to white schools, that's what they did. They went there. They threw paper. They threw pencils. They threw spitballs. They fucked up the bathroom. They clogged up the toilets. The school got a cure for all of that. Don't call me. That ain't no write up. Write up. Write up. Write up. What? How you a teacher? What, you thought it was easy? Oh, you thought you was coming here just to teach, didn't you? Sister, girl, go get another job. Go be a correction officer or something, because you are an educator, sweetheart. You are the first line of defense. You're supposed to be a brain activator. You need to know how to get in these kids' head to get them to do what you want them to do. Don't call the mama, because at home, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Girl, I could not find nothing. I can't find my stick. But this home, I gotta, baby, I'm gonna make a video for y'all to show y'all. As soon as that nigga do something, I don't even say a word. I pick up whatever is near me, and he go from to a soldier. Yeah. So the mama got in the head as far as activation is concerned. That teacher at that school, you better get in their head. Sweetie, you're being paid to teach. That comes with kids who have behavior issues, kids who are have mental issues, physical issues, whatever that ailment is. You signed up for that. Them people gave you a contract and you signed it. Nowhere in that contract them people hired you based off of the fact that they thought that you could handle the job. They thought you were skillful, sweetie. That means you ain't sending no damn referral home every day on a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old. This what happens. Don't play with me. They're disrupting the classroom. Oh, well, call security. Sit them by your desk. If you sit them by your desk and they still disrupting the classroom, you not effective. And them kids ain't scared of you. Don't call me. Don't call me. Do not call me. I'm sorry. They're a little riled up. They got a lot of energy. And it's your job to focus on that and to use that energy in a different way. Give them rewards. Make them the line leader. Make them go around and sharpen everybody's pencil. Maybe what you teaching them ain't good enough. Maybe that child is a genius, bitch. And what you teaching in the class is not on that child level. Maybe that kid's smarter than that. And you teaching some dumb shit. And that's why the kid acting out. You over here talking about cat, rat, sat, hat. And this kid could spell Thursday, front and back, Friday, Friday, Yadiarf. Bitch, don't play with me. I'm a genius. And the shit you doing is not helping me. So I don't want to talk about cat, rat, sat, field, meal, till, and all of that. So yes, I'm going to act out. I'm going to turn around and act a donkey. I did the same thing, y'all. I gave them teachers hell. As a matter of fact, I still see some of my teachers very much so affiliated. One of my teachers from Alapata is now a principal at my daughter's school, Andover, Mr. Malcolm. He will tell everybody how bad I was. I wasn't bad. I was bored. Bitch, I was bored. You wasn't doing enough. I needed more. You can't stop with me. Once you got my focus and my energy, I'm going to keep going. I'm ready to soak it up. Exactly what's going on in our schools. So then they call you. So imagine we talking about my kids. Imagine we using my kids as examples, right? So I just tore you down at home because you didn't brush your teeth and clean up. And then you go to school and the teacher tear you down and tell you that you're bad or whatever because you're bored. You're not bad, you're bored. And you already know this stuff and you don't really know how to tell a teacher, I know this already. Imagine that. So you just got 2 beat downs as a human being. Then you come home and now your mama gonna give it to you again because the school called her and disrupted her day. Come on. We ain't letting these flowers grow. We ain't giving these kids more praise or enough. Imagine coming home and your mama ain't there. Imagine that. How about that? She ain't even home. Sis ain't worrying about me. Sis gone. Sis going to Thick Thursdays or Madness Mondays. She don't care. She ain't giving me that energy. Now they really gonna be up and activated because they still looking for the energy. You know what I mean? So in adult terms, because we talking about adults and I'm trying to let you see how kids work. No, I'm not a pro. This is only my opinion. No, I'm not a professional when it comes to kids. I just so happen to have 4 of them things. So as adults who did not get enough attention, what they do? They get on social media and they post things that are inappropriate to get the response that they want from everybody. They will post some shit like, this my nipple. This my nipple. This gonna be my nipple. And I'll post a picture with the nipple showing. And then when somebody comment, oh, you can't tell me what to do. This is my life. You just mad that you ain't got the nipples like me. Oh, whoever want it, I can give it to you. Come and get it. Dumb ass bitch. You bum ass bitch. You nothing ass bitch. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, how did you both? Man, I ain't finna go on with that shit. That's crazy. But they looking for attention and you gave it to them. A lot of y'all giving it to social media, but ain't giving it to your kids. But I ain't talking about that. Because let me fix my wig that my god baby put on. That my sister bought me for my birthday that I got from Sade. Marketing all up and through here. Okay? So, let's talk about it. When you don't get that attention or you ain't giving it to yourself, because a lot of places like church ain't teaching us to give ourselves the attention or to build ourselves up. Let me look at this comment on Facebook, y'all. I'm going to read it to you. It says, Papo, the person is calling their child's name because they know I know their child. Papo went through this. He was too advanced, so his teacher made him her assistant and helped the kids with their work or check their grades. Exactly. I was too advanced. I went to Broadmoor. And I was too advanced, and my teacher used to make me read to the other kids because my mama have older kids, and my sisters taught me how to read. So in kindergarten and pre-K, I already knew how to read. So I was too advanced. And even now, that's what's affecting my household. My 2 older kids did not have anybody to lean on. So they are not as advanced as my little kids. The little ones are geniuses. Loyalty is going to be the most profitable because she's the last of all of them. So she says things and does things that a 2-year-old should not be doing, but she's doing it, and I'm happy for it. And she is very much so very fast, very ready to write, very ready to read, very ready to learn already. So I promote that. I'm not stopping it. I ain't stopping your growth, sweetheart. I'm promoting that because that's what we need, right? We ain't doing that. We don't pay attention to shit like that because we paying attention to the new Dior collection. Yeah, let me get that. Instead of me spending that money on that new Dior collection, I'm paying a tutor $600-700 a month because I need that tutor to push my kids to get more genius kids. I want my kids to go to Spelman and Morehouse, Yale, Harvard. I want that. I'm sorry if you don't. And I'm not saying anything for the people who don't mind their kids not going there. I'm just saying what I want, what I would like. Would give me a hard on. Like, make me feel some kind of way. Give me the hooray. Give me the good job. That's my good job. For me to pour into them babies and them to turn around and do things like that, because that is a level of success that I didn't attain. So I would like to see that happen. And I would like to see it happen from Black kids. Racist much? Not at all. I'm just worried about my own kind. I ain't got time to be looking at nobody else's. So I would like to see more of our people do it. That way it could be more familiar to us. It won't be so out of the ordinary. You see how I said that would be a good dream for me and I would feel some kind of way for my kid to do it? Why I don't know nobody else that did it? Why is not so many of us that's doing it? Why we don't care? Why we not even paying attention to what our kids are doing? Why we not making that? Why that's not the goals? Why that is not the goals? That should be our goals. Like, me having a Rolls Royce is a goal. But if I could sacrifice that Rolls Royce to get something better out of my kids, I would. Because my kids affect my generations to come. My kids affect my grandkids, subsequently my great-grandkids, and then my great-great-great-great-grandkids. So this is my altar. This is my grandmother, if y'all can see her. This is my sister, Roxanne. This is my sister, Renetta. This is my dad. These are my ancestors. I know they proud of me. Look how they standing in this picture. They proud of me. She's proud of me. Everything she built and she wanted as being a slave descendant, a direct slave descendant. I ain't no slave descendant. I'm not even the direct. I done got hit twice. Once with her, once with him, and now me, right? You don't think they happy? You don't think that will make them push even harder to make sure that my blessings see its way through to get the kids where they need to be? And that's what I'm thinking about. My mindset ain't on nothing else. I don't know my grandkids. Don't even know if I'm going to see my grandkids. But baby, I'm already praying for you. I'm already putting it out there in the atmosphere, saying those words so that they can get what they need to get. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if my level for my kids is not the same level for your kids. But it should be the same level for all of our kids, because your kids directly affect my kids. They're friends with them. They're family with them. So we got to make sure we do the right job as people, as a village, to each other, to ensure that our kids get where they need to be. It's not about us anymore. It's really not. I can't party every day and worry about me every day. I need to worry about them. Yes, I could party sometimes, but I'm trying to live the life where I ain't got to worry about how I'm living, because I'm living right, just because right is in me. So then I know that my seeds is going to be the same way, because they're going to pick up after how they were brought up. Somebody is talking about, I'm reading a comment. This is from my YouTube. It says, you cannot believe how many clients didn't have the money for this month's tuition. They simply overspent during Christmas. Education is not valued in the Black community. Not at all. But they bodies is. Let me show y'all this big stomach. Okay. This is the product of 4 kids. And it's going to get done. I'm going to do that body. But some people sacrificing now because they don't want to wait for later. They living for today and not for tomorrow. A lot of people have been programmed with that mindset. Oh, you don't know how long you're going to be here, so you need to live for today. You right, bitch. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, so I want to make it count. Meaning, fuck what's going on right now. I'm planning for tomorrow. If I'm not going to be here, then I need to make sure my kid's straight. Not make sure I look good in my motherfucking casket. I need to make sure my kids got what I got to give them. I'm sorry if I'm yelling through the fucking social media, y'all, but I just want you to understand it. I don't need to look good today. I need my kids to be straight for tomorrow. I don't give a damn if these breasts saggy because I breastfed all 4 of them things. I could get them done once them niggas get to Harvard and come back as a doctor. Give your mama a fucking breast. Sir, you a doctor, right? Come and do your mama titties. Rejuvenate this pussy. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I can sacrifice that. That's what I'm doing. I'm sacrificing my now for my kids to have later. And if I didn't have kids, then I would still want somebody in my family to get something. I don't want to die and leave nothing. Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, the most thing that you could get from me is some energy. The most thing I could do is activate you. Activate your mental. The most thing I could do is get in your brain to get you to thinking. Now, if I do leave, you are already thinking. That light already on. It's a light switch. It's either on or it's off. If I already turned it on, I could sleep. God, I done my job. God, I came to this earth. I did what you wanted me to do. I touched a few souls. I activated them. I could leave. Take me back home, wherever home is. But if I didn't, I'm fixing my wig again that my god baby, which is Royalty Beauty, put on and I could take off. That my sister, you see that village? My sister bought for my birthday from Sade, my classmate who owns Pinup Dolls. So the wig came from Pinup Dolls. And it's a pull-on, pull-off installed by my god baby. Marketing, you guys, all up and through here. Okay? So, back to the subject. If I leave here today or tomorrow, sincere honor, loyalty, and trust will be fully activated because they will remember their mother's teachings and their mother's doings, and they will remember how their mama praised her ancestors and her grandmama and her great grandmama, her daddy, her cousins, and everybody else. And I didn't just praise them. I worship them. And I don't only worship them, I feed them. I give them fresh water, fresh flowers, fresh music. I play the music for them. And they have a space not only in my heart, but in my house. And that space is sacred. And they are the direct suppliers of my blessings, right? So I already activated my kids with that. Not only did I activate my kids with that, I'm now showing my kids how to activate themselves for that. I wake up in the morning, I tell myself good things, and I do what I need to do in my household, and I try to give myself a good start for today, and I try to do what's best for my babies. They haven't seen me do drugs. They haven't seen me do bad things. I'm not killing people. I'm here, and I'm doing what's right as a mother, and I'm pushing and promoting for them to be the best, and I'm embedding in their head that they need to go to Harvard, Yale, MIT, Spelman, Morehouse, all of that. They need to be Black Girl Rock. They need to be the next whoever, whatever those football players' names that my son want to be. They trust need to be the next Dr. Nelson L. Adams, who delivered babies and did, OBGYN checkups. Loyalty needs to be the next Candace Owens, the next top lawyer, the next advocate for blacks. I already programmed them. I already told them that. Their nicknames follow exactly what I told them. So if I'm here today or tomorrow, they already know what their mama said. So what's going to happen? Oh, my mama died and she wanted me to do this. My mama died and she told me I was going to do that. What you think they're going to do? If I ain't never had this conversation with them, they wouldn't know what I wanted them to do. If I didn't never program them from birth on what I wanted or what I expected or what was best for our family, they wouldn't know. But I did that. So I'm good. I already activated them. Now it's just a follow-up. Now what we're doing is just a follow-through for you to get where you need to be. And if you don't hit that target or you go past that target, of course I'm going to tell you that. And even if you don't hit the target, we still got something else. We still got something else in line that's going to, get you where you need to be. I'm having these conversations with my kids. I'm telling them the what ifs and how to's and what don'ts, right? And not only that, if it don't happen, look, my wig's sliding, you guys. I'm sorry. It's too up right now. Hold on. I got to fix it. It kind of keep messing with it. But, okay. So, we talk about if you don't get where you want to be. That's like you saying, when I was in high school, it was two guys that was really fast. And that was Derek Baker, which is Nitro. And it was Vaso Bane. I'm friends with them both. They were very fast. So if they were running a race and one would win and the other one would lose, they would just come back and do it again, and one would win and the other one would lose. And it's not something to die about. You still keep going. So I tell my kids, if you run in a race and you don't come in first, you always could be second. Second is not bad. It is not bad as people make it seem. It is actually good because you have one person ahead of you, you still got a lot of people behind you. And you always know if that person slow down, you could beat them. So sometimes it's good to be second because I can still get in first had this person fuck up. And in first place, you got a whole lot to do because you got all these people that want your motherfucking space. They want your spot. So you got to train harder. You got to continue to be hard on yourself. And you got to have extreme focus to stay in number one. So I tell my kids, you ain't always got to be perfect. You don't always have to be number one. It's okay to be number two. So I'm not trying to be hard on you. And I'm not trying to give you these unreachable boundaries that can never happen. Let me go to the comments on my YouTube so that lets you guys know on Facebook that you should subscribe to my YouTube channel because we have these conversations every day, even though I don't go live on Facebook every day. My mom told me college or the military, and I told her I'll do both. 21 years on with my own apartment across the world. College paid for, home loan guaranteed, and job security in or outside the military. Let's go, mommy. Okay, guess what? I activated that one too, y'all. And that's Kaya. And I'm so proud of her. You know why? Because I didn't believe that she could. And that is the type of person that when they show up, they show out. Because you thought that I wasn't going to do it. Nigga, I'm here. Bitch, I'm here. Fuck you talking about? I did that. And that's what she's saying to herself right now, you guys. So that's the activation that she gave herself. If somebody thought that I couldn't, Kaya is telling them, bitch, I did, and I do, and I'm here. So fuck you. You get it? That's that energy. And kids get that energy all the time. So imagine how good she feel. Imagine how good she feel when somebody didn't think that she could. So let's give her a round of applause if everybody on Facebook could say, go Kaya. Even follow Kaya, add Kaya so you can see what she's doing. Yes, she's been to Tokyo, all type of places. She posted, and me and her talk every day. Not only did she work for me, before she worked for me, she grew up under me because me and her mother are friends. And working for me, I saw that Kaya wasn't as vocal. Like, she wasn't one of them people who would fight back. I doubt if Kaya ever had a fight. So me, she was like, I'm going to the military. I was like, they gonna eat you up. They gonna eat you up. How could I say that? I ain't never been to the fucking military. How could I speak on that? She went to the military. I supported it. She left. I followed her, wrote her, commented on her, applauded her, and apologized to her because I didn't believe she could do it. I didn't believe she could do it. She did it. That's what kids do. That's what kids do. They grow from places that, I believe the saying is like a rose grew out of concrete. They grow from places that people didn't even think they could, and they still turn out to be something. And I love that. We need to promote that. Promote more of that, because our kids ain't no different than the kids that was raised in the richest neighborhoods in the world. Our kids can still be the best because they got something. They fighting harder to have something. I'm going to end the Facebook Live, and you guys can follow me on YouTube. I'll post the link to my channel. You go ahead and subscribe, like the page, and comment on the videos so we can have more interactions. And for YouTube, you guys know we'll still stay here. We'll still talk. All right, Facebook. So that's what we need to promote. We need to do more of that. Like, we can have these conversations all day long. We can talk about being people, being good people all day long. But it's the action for me. It's the willpower for me. It's the determination for me. And if I do start being a good person and I fall, don't kick me while I'm down. Hold your hand out and help me back up. Shoot me a text. Call me. Sister, what's going on? What happened? You fell off? Figure out what's going on. Help me get back up and see me through. And the same. If you like my energy, again, I'm not far. I'm not hard to get in contact with. I'm human just like you. Somebody had to activate me. People pour into me daily. I can pour into you. It is what it is. Everybody needs somebody. Don't think you don't. Don't think you could do it all by yourself. I can't do it all by myself. I'm showing you and telling you what I do to kind of keep me going. And that's still not even the thousands of calls that I get or I make every day to my girlfriends. That's still not it. Like, I still need more. I still need to get in bed with my husband and him talk to me. And, now people are calling. We can't talk, y'all. I have to, be loyal to my YouTube followers and people who are on YouTube and give them more of me. So what I'm going to do is, this video is going to be kind of long for me to upload. So I'm going to stop it and I'm going to start a new one, okay?